back to Faith Like That, a Christian ministry that is dedicated to helping you live that clean life for Christ and to live that life abundantly. We want you not just to have faith, but to have applied faith working in your life, the kind of faith that can move mountains. If you have not done so already, please go ahead and subscribe to the channel. Hit that bell icon so you know when our videos are coming out. It'll really help our channel out and to help us to reach more people and to build the community here. Also, go ahead and smash that like button at any point, especially now is a great time. The like button tells YouTube this is great content and to play it for more people. All right, so today we're talking about some relationships. Okay, I was hesitating doing this video, but at the same time, I thought, you know what? There's some things I do want to highlight about this that can really change some perspectives, but also to kind of address some things that people were thinking. So I was talking with someone the other day, and they were talking to me about a video they saw. I didn't see the video that said pretty much that certain women are built for certain things. And to be more specific, in the video they were talking about that black women are, I guess, kind of grown and taught and built to be independent, but that women of other ethnic cultures, like say Hispanic women, are groomed from a young age to, I guess, really care for their husband and be a wife. Now, I think one thing that I do want to address, and again, I didn't see the video, don't know the creator, I can't give him credit for that. The guy didn't tell me, he didn't remember, and I don't want to knock nobody, no shade. But I think it's one thing that we got to make sure we do is that we don't generalize anybody, or we don't have any kind of sort of stereotypes, because people will be upset about that. I think just hearing it, a lot of people will be upset, especially women, about hearing that information for different reasons. But at the same time, we don't want to stereotype anybody. We don't want anybody to feel like there's some microaggressions coming from us about what we think. But there probably are some households in the Hispanic culture that teach their daughters, I guess, to make sure they cook, clean, do these kind of things, and to take care of their husbands in a certain way. By the way, they raise their households. I know a lot of families that are Somali the same way. There's different roles in their households, and it's a cultural thing. Um, I also say that I do know of households that are African American or black, and they also do this. So I don't know if it's more so a cultural thing, but I do know that it could be I guess, not culture in the sense of what color your skin is, but culture in the culture of your household and that your parents had. Okay, and even on that note, I know people from California that their parents want to make sure that they knew how to clean, but they don't cook. Their mom didn't cook, so they really don't cook. But down south, their mom makes sure they can cook and do all these kind of things, and even vice versa. I know some people in California that cook real good, but then some people from down south that don't cook at all. So it's not something that I think we can assign to anyone. I do think that in certain households, people do have that, I guess, that objective of making sure their daughters are, I guess they're ready to take care of themselves and to be independent no matter what. And I think that's something that not only we should teach them, but that we should also teach the sons. We teach that to everybody, and it's something that we should be prepared for. That when they get out on their own, that regardless of whether somebody comes or not, they find somebody that they can take care of themselves. I think that's very important. So I didn't want to address that in a sense of that my kids will come back in singing and making noise, but I did want to address that in a sense that um, people need to know, and this is from a faith and Christian perspective, that if you want your relationship to work, you need to understand this: that relationships are built on reciprocity. And there's a video on the channel about that. Go ahead and find that about being reciprocal or reciprocity so you can get a little bit more about it. But just know that if in any relationship, even the relationship we have with God, it's built on reciprocity. There's things that we do for God, and there's things that God does for us. It's not really a one-sided thing. And when it is a one-sided thing, it is not a healthy relationship. So and even in our relationship with God, when you don't pray, when you don't read your word, you don't spend time with God, you don't experience and fellowship with him in the same way. And not that he doesn't love you anymore, not that he doesn't wake you up in the morning, but there's certain things that people who do read and who do pray experience that you don't. Even in your marriage, if you're not married, if you're in a long-term relationship, just start dating, you're looking, I really like this person. Understand now, relationships are built off of reciprocity. So there's some give and take there. I do this, they do that, they do this, so I do this. And not that we have to be like contractual with things, but it's reciprocal because of the way we feel about them. And we are concerned about the way they feel about us and our time together. We want it to be valuable for them. We want to invest in them and them invest in us. And again, it is reciprocal, meaning that you need to do something for this, and they will do something also. So be prepared for that. Understand that. I don't think you should waste time trying to say, okay, well, this race group is built to be a wife. So let me go find a wife over there, or that I'm a better wife because I'm here over there, or whatever. That you can find a good wife in a lot of places, and you just need to find a person that you gel with, that cares for you and is going to ride for you and have your back like that. And if the cooking is important to you, you need to say that. And when you find that person, it may not be as important to you when you find them. But if it is, I would say you need to make your expectations known up front. Don't get in a relationship with them and be in a relationship for a year, and all of a sudden later come back and say, well, you don't cook, so I don't know if I can marry you. You wasted somebody's time for a whole year. But understand that outside of that, being reciprocal is really going to change some things for you, and making sure that your relationship is built that way. So make sure it's not one-sided, and that Teddy Pendergrass song back in the day, he said, not a 70-30, not a 60-40. It should be a 50-50 love. And not to say that you should hold back and only give 50%, but that there's an equal amount given for everybody. So I did want to share that with you today. Thank you for taking time to check out the live and this video. Again, if you have not done so already, subscribe to the channel, hit the bell icon so you know when our videos are coming out. Also, if you haven't done so already, smash that like button. Really helps the channel out. And until next time, have faith, be safe, and we'll see you soon.